Welcome to day 592 of me trying to become a profitable trader and learning how to trade. And so far, it doesn't seem like we are getting even close. It's been a crazy journey so far. So that's like, it's been a year and 7 months since I was trying to do this every day, and I was trading every day, and I was trying to learn how to do it and figure out a strategy, and I tried a lot of things, and it's been fun. So I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. So I started with trading Euro US dollar. So I started forex markets, and I was doing that for about a year and a couple of months. And then after all that time, I figured out that trading forex is stupid because it's not volatile enough, and you have to pay too much money for commissions and spreads and all that kind of stuff. So I had to switch to gold. So now I'm trading XAU USD. And I started trading gold maybe a month ago. So it's been 1 month since I figured out, okay, I should start trading gold only. Maybe 2 months. It's been 2 months. And gold, my strategy turns out it doesn't work on gold. So I had to figure out the entirely new strategy. So I'm back at back testing my strategy. And it's sort of going all right. I think I figured it out. But the biggest issue for me, and this is the hardest thing in trading that I've seen so far, it's the psychological issue. And what I do about losing trades and about the risk to reward ratio. And I've been bullshitting myself for a long time because my ego was too big. It was too hard for me to handle losses, and losses are the part of the trading. And I was just not willing to accept that. For me, it doesn't matter whether I lose on a demo account or whether I lose when I'm back testing my strategy just on a back testing software, or when I lose $2,000 on a real funded account. I feel the same, and it's not about the money. So it was hard for me to figure this out because it seems that I was lying to myself. I was not willing to accept that I have a problem with ego, and I just simply cannot deal with the losses. And it's not about the money, apparently, since I feel the same. I feel the same when I lose paper money. I feel the same when I blow a 100K funded account. I feel terrible either way, but it's the intensity of my emotions is the same. So I had to accept that truth, that I simply cannot deal with my emotions, and that these emotions are causing me to be unprofitable. So I had to develop a strategy based on that. That was my biggest issue. It was a psychological issue. So right now, my solution is just to place the stop loss, place the TP with the reasonable risk to reward ratio, and just get the fuck away from the charts and let it play out without me looking at it. Because when I'm looking at the charts and the price goes my way, then pulls back into a drawdown, then consolidates there, then comes back up, I am on an emotional roller coaster. And I have a really hard time dealing with that. My first solution was just to scalp and get in and out of a trade in a couple of minutes, like if even. Maybe 2-3 minutes in and out. So, because when I have to deal with all these emotions for hours, at some point, I lose my cool, I lose my rational thought, and I just start making hasty moves. So the ideal way for me would be to have my trade last an hour or two, but without me looking at it. So just let it play out. That's what I'm going to do, and that's how I'm structuring my strategy in order to deal with that issue. That's where I am at this point, and it's crazy that it took me more than a year and a half to stop bullshitting myself and accept that I am being a pussy, and and accept the fact that my ego is the problem. So that's my resolve. That's how I'll try to deal with it. So that's what I figured out regarding my psychology. The strategy works. I'm not 100% good at it because it's been just 1 month since I started backtesting it. And here are the numbers. Let me take my laptop here. So my average win to loss is 1.22. So I backtested this from February until end of May this year, 2026. Apparently that's all I've got, just 4 months of price action data for my new strategy. I'm just trying to figure it out. I am going to backtest another couple of years so I can get better at executing and also better at dealing with losses. Because apparently I'm going to deal with a lot of losses. My win rate is 59%. That's a lot of losses there, right? I'm gonna lose more than 40% of the time. That's like a lot of losses. I'll be losing. So here, out of 120 trades, I lost 49 of them and won 71. It will be cool if I'm able to make a couple of tweaks to this strategy and bump that win rate up to 65%. 65 would be much better, maybe even 70. If I can get it up to 70, that would be ideal. But yeah, I just have to accept the fact that I'm gonna be losing and be okay with it and have rules in place to prevent me from taking another trade after a loss. Because when I lose, my head is steaming, my brain is cooked because I'm so angry that I was wrong. It's the ego issue, obviously. I can't handle being wrong. So for me, rule is one and done. If I lose, get the fuck out of the charts and stop trading because you're gonna lose again. I'll be losing my patience. I won't be able to wait for an ideal setup, and I'm very likely to lose again after that. And that's when it gets really terrible. But if I lose just once with the calculated risk, it's okay. Come up tomorrow with your clear head and try to do it better. That's what I came up with. That's what I'll be doing. So yeah, but it would be better if I can win a bit more. So average win to loss 1.22. It's not that bad, right? And you can see here that overall it is profitable. The average trade here is, it seems that it's about an hour. So for about an hour it's going to last on average. That's good. But sometimes it's going to be like 3 hours. It happens. It happens. And here you can see most of the wins are at around 2 o'clock afternoon. It seems to be the best time for me to trade. Yeah, so that's about it. That's what's happening. That's what's been happening regarding my trading. It's a long process and it takes a lot of time and a lot of work and a lot of work on myself and my feelings, emotions and stuff like that. It's a really difficult skill to master. It requires a lot of self-development and emotional awareness, emotional control. Learning not just about how price action moves, but also how my emotions work as well in regards to that. And it seems that is the most difficult part of it. But yeah, I mean, I'm joking. I am getting there. And if I am able to translate these to the live markets, from the back testing to the live markets, and it shouldn't be a problem to do that because I'm just gonna place an order and leave. So, and let the probabilities play out without me looking at it. I should be able to become profitable. So I'm probably going to start trading next month, although I definitely need to backtest more of it, just to make sure and become more confident that my strategy works, but also to become better at executing my strategy, to open more trades. So far I just opened 120 trades. So let's open another 1,000 trades and see. And during that process, I will become better at executing. I will become better at avoiding some mistakes, better at reading price action. So it's a good practice. It's gonna take probably probably 2 to 3 months if I'm going to back test another 2 years of price action. That's the goal. And then I'm getting back to the live markets and see what I can do with that. So it's gonna take a lot more time again. I still have an eval account for 100K account, but I am 7% in a drawdown. I'll try to get it back to the profit. I'll try to make something out of that. So far I'm not trading on it, I'm just figuring out the new strategy. And that's how it's been going, day 590 and something. Let's do another 500 days and see what happens. Because there's really not much else to do. What else can I do? I mean, the entire world is going to shit anyway, so might as well spend some time gambling on a stock market.